So this is how it works. So now let's go to the editor and see some of these things in real time. Okay. Hold on a minute. Let me get this. Let's create a React application. So we click on create, take browser, React. Let's call it array and object demo. This object demo. So let's create it. So now we are going to edit these files and do some coding. So let's edit by deleting these codes. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is to import React. Okay, we import, we import React from React. Then the component, we now code a component. Let's call it fruit list. Fruit list. The component should always start with a capital letter. So we use a JavaScript function. Now we do a return. Okay, in that return, let's say we are going to return a list of fruits. That's what we are going to return. So let's say we have this. Let's use a React fragment. So let's say I went. Okay, let's see. Okay. I went to the market yesterday and I bought the following fruits. Okay. And I bought the following fruits. So the following fruits will be property dot fruits. Don't forget it has to be in property dot fruits. Okay, I went to the market yesterday and I bought the following fruits. So property dot fruits will give us the list of fruits. So this is just a simple line. So let's export default. Export default, then fruit lists. Okay. Now let's create another file that is index.js. Let's go there. Index.js, yeah. We're going to import React as well. Import React from React. Then also let's import create root. Create root. From React DOM / client. Also, let's import the component from app.js. So import, look at it from this file. Let's import this component fruit lists. So we say import fruit lists from this directory, from the current directory, which is app.js. So that is it. You don't need to put the .js, just leave it as is. Now let's create a variable. Okay. So a constant variable known as root element. Let's assign this to it. Get element by ID. That is you are getting the root element. Okay. So we say get element by ID. Get element by ID. and the ID is root. So we also have another constant. This time around, the constant is root. We assign create root function of root element to it. Then the next thing we do is to render this fruit list. So we say root dot render fruit list. To render, you must do this. Okay. Fruit list. Okay, space this, then this. So that's what we have. Now, finally, we need to the HTML file. We need to also write out the HTML file. We have this. Let's see. We have this. So now let's the title. Let's say array and object tutorial. Okay. Now the next thing is the source file. Okay. And we store it in the script. Okay. We enter that in the script tag. So let's say script. We use the script tag to enter the source file, the directory of the source file. So script the type equals module because we are importing. Then we have type module, then source. In this current directory, we have a source file, which is index.js. Okay. Now, the div has an ID of root. Okay, loading. Okay, we are good to go. So we can render the first, render this file. So can see there's no error. So let's render. Okay, no, we are not done. So there's one more thing. These fruits, we need to now we need to we are dealing with arrays, so we need to write out the list, the items in the list. That is what we need to do, the items in the list. remember, in the app.js file, we have something like properties.fruits. Okay, property.fruits. That is what we have. Okay. So so we come here now. We say fruits. Okay, we say fruits equals the list is coming from a JavaScript file. It's coming from a JS file. So since it's coming from a JS file, you have to indicate that first, which is a curly brackets, because it's coming from a JavaScript file. And it's an array. Okay, it's an array. So then we have to put the symbol that is used for denoting array. Okay, with this will tell React that this list is from an array. So now let's enter the list. Okay, so the first on the list is mango. Okay, second on the list is banana. Sorry, banana. Then the third on the list is pawpaw. Pawpaw. Then the last on the list is orange. Okay, so this is what we have. As you can see, there's no error. So this is. So now we can render this. We can render this. So let's render it. Let's see. Loading. Props is not defined. Props is not defined. So let's go back to app.js. Okay. So parameter, let's use props as a parameter for the fruit list component. So props, yeah. So you can see, yeah, what we have. I went to the market yesterday and I bought the following fruits: mango, banana, pawpaw, orange. Mango, banana, pawpaw, orange. Doesn't look nice this way, so let's do something about it. Let's do something about it. Okay. What I can see, this is not needed. Okay. Yeah. What am I not doing well? Coming, let me see. Okay. Yeah. So let's see, there should be a comma here, a comma separated value. Okay, this is good. So it's better now. So I went to the market yesterday and I bought the following fruits: mango, banana, pawpaw, orange. So what I have just done here is I have rendered a list, an array of fruits. That is what I have done. I just rendered an array of fruits. I just rendered an array of fruits. Okay. Now, what about if, let's say, I rendered an array of fruits. Now, let's demonstrate how an object in React can be displayed. Let's demonstrate how an object in React can be demonstrated. So I'll come back to this file here and I'll do something. Let me see. Come here, another paragraph. Let me say, the title of the book is, okay, we do props dot title, props dot title, props dot title, props dot title, props dot title. Okay, props dot title. Let me use this. Then the author is say props dot author. Then the story of the abandoned child is on, okay, page. So we do this props dot page. Let's do that. The title of the book, okay? The title of the book is the author. The author's name is the author's name. The author's name is. Then the story of the abandoned child is on page. Okay. So let's see. Okay, this is what we have. Now, we now go to, we need to declare, the title property, the property name title, the property name author, and the property name page. We need to declare that. To do that, we go to index.js. Okay. So book. We are looking at book. Looking at book. We are looking at book. Dot. Okay. Okay. So let's say book is equal to book is equal to. Now, if you are, if you want to code an object in React, okay. First of all, you need to show that it's coming from a JavaScript by doing this. And let me just do this. By doing this, then you also do another curly bracket inside, showing that this is an object. The first curly bracket denotes a JavaScript file, okay? While the second bracket denotes an object in React, okay? Now, the first stop there is title. I think it's small letter. Title. Then remember what I told you, colon. Then the name of the title, say the rising sun. The rising sun. Okay. Then followed by what is happening? Okay, the rising sun, then author, oh, sorry, author, okay, let me create more space for this. Okay, author, okay, then we now have the author is, let me see. The author is, what did I use for the, okay, let's see, Johnson Clifford. Johnson Clifford. Yeah. Then finally, oh, sorry, this author. Finally, we have page. Page. We have, no, we have colon. Now, for numbers in React, you always insert it inside a curly bracket. Always insert it inside what? A curly bracket. So let's say 42. What's happening? Page 42. It's giving me an error. What's happening? Hold on, let me change something. Oh no, I think I've made a mistake. I've made a mistake. There should be. Okay, so what is happening here? Wait a minute. What's numbers? Okay, yeah, I will get to know what the problem is. Let's just continue. So this is title. mm, so we have this. So let me see title, small letter, capital letter. So we now go back to this. Let's see. Title. So what we have here now is it's going to be props.book. Dot, this is not title. It's small letter. Yeah. So let's put it inside double quotation mark. Better that way. So the rising sun. The title of the book is The Rising Sun. Then followed by the author's name is. Oh, come over to this place. The author's name is props.book. Author Johnson Clifford. Okay, let's put it inside a double quotation mark. Okay, Johnson Clifford. The story of the abandoned child is on page. Yeah, so props.book. Page. If I do capital letter now, so now 42. Wow. What happened? It's on page 42. Okay. Yeah, I think it's because this is already inside. Okay. Okay. Props.book.page. Hmm. So you can see how